episode of Utah Crossbow Hunter, where today we are going to be doing the unfair competition round number 2 with the Killer Instinct Reaper 425. We'll be shooting these new arrows, the Black Eagle Executioner and the HYPR arrows. The Executioner is .001 and the HYPR is .003. I am not going to waste a shot because the weight difference, I'm not going to call it all that much different. But before we start, I got some bad news. I am out of Dr. Pepper. Yeah. So I have to resort to water out here, which is fine. Water does the body good. And as you recall my last episode, and I'll put a link to it right up here, I was shooting my gold tips. I told you about the one that had the little bit of damage. Well, upon further inspection and taking a look at it, the other gold tip, the nitro, actually broke it. So I am down one gold tip arrow broken in half. Also, we're doing another test at the same time we're filming this. I'm using my computer out here with OBS, and I'm also using my phone to control, or I should say my iPod to control my cameras. So if you see me looking at this, that is why I'm controlling it with this here. So a lot of first, and then I'll take it in and of course edit it all up and all that kind of good stuff. So before we get started, let me turn my camera on over here. Actually turn on my pad. It keeps disconnecting because I have my target camera over here. Let me show you that over here. So this one right over here is my target camera on my iPad. So I'm kind of experimenting with things again today. So let's say we get the ball rolling and put an arrow down range. So we'll start out with the Executioner. See how it does. Okay. So, the Executioner. Now I'll put, again, I don't remember the weights exactly, so I'll post them up here for you guys. So let's send the Executioner downrange. Let me drop this down a little bit. So we're going to do the Executioner up here on top on the right. And see how we do. So I'm not going to waste any arrows. Bring it down just a little bit more. Okay, so there we go. Let me check and make sure. Oh, it turned off, so let me turn it back on. Okay. So I have to put that towel, that blanket over that because of the glare. Okay, so here we go. And I have no idea where that went. But it looks like, if I'm reading it right, in the black just to the right. Okay. All right, so let's put another arrow in. And see what we got. So I don't know really how the color is going to be because it's outside and kind of hard to see everything with the sun out here, but that's all right. All right, Executioner by Black Eagle, number 2. All right, let's send that one downrange. And that will be to the left, and to the right. That one's a little bit high, but that's the way it goes sometimes. So these arrows again are not sighted in. I'm shooting at 20 yards. All right. The only ones really sighted in are the HYPRs. But like I said, this is unfair competition. We're seeing how they shoot. All right, Executioner number 3. Let's see how Executioner number 3 does. All right. So we'll drop this down to the left. There we go. Okay, that was just a little bit high, but it's shooting consistently, which is good. So that's a good sign. I'm liking them already. Without being sighted in, they're shooting consistently. All right. Let's put in arrow number 3 of the HYPR arrows. All right. Okay. Right side with the HYPR. That one was a little high. But if I had, you know, with my gold tips, if I had to do a comparison to those, I'm going to say they compared the 425 shot a little bit better than the 500 nitros, but consistently wise, they were the same. Also, if you notice, my target is all cleaned up. My daughter and me, my 6-year-old, we spent probably 30 minutes stuffing probably another 100 bags into the bag. She had fun doing that. So we did that. So that was a lot of fun. Okay. Let's drop this down. Let's shoot this one to the right. Lower one. That one shot just a little bit high. Oh. Yeah, but the gold tips, like I said, both of them shot really good. So the arrow replacement for the broken one is exactly the same weight too. So there's no weight difference from a replacement. All right, arrow number 3 for the first round. All right, here we go. So we are shooting consistent, which is a good. So let me go collect those arrows and I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Okay, so we're back. So let's send some more arrows downrange. So they're shooting really good. We got consistency. The first HYPR went through the bag, and like I said, it was in the black. Almost nipped the gray in the upper right. So we'll send this one down. Again, we'll do the executioner on the second round. Up, my camera shut off again. I should say my pad. Let me reset this. All right. So we're all set with that. Okay, we're back on. It's in number, so we're going to go lower left. Boy, that arrow keeps same arrow keeps wanting to go to the bag, and that one was up in the gray, up in the right. So those executioners seem to be putting a lot of juice downrange. Again, they're 20-inch 001. Okay. All right. Arrow number 6, downrange, executioner. Up, we shut off again. And we're connected again. All right. Okay, here we go. This one is going to go to the right, lower. And that was a little bit high. But again, we're shooting consistent with these executioners. And again, they're not sighted in. All right. This unfair competition is being kind of fun. Uh-oh. It says I lost my connections. Yeah. Okay, we're back on. Up. And my iPad shut off again. All right, let me fix that. I wish I didn't have to cover up the camera. But I got to do what I got to do. All right, arrow number 3, let's raise this one up. We'll do the right side. There we go. Okay, here we go. We check it. Okay, we're good. And that one went to the right corner, upper. So that's fine. It is consistent. All right. So now we're into the HYPRs. Okay. Are we still on? We are still on, so let's send this. Let's see. Right side, HYPR. That one went through. So I think that was to the right just a tad. So I think in this ELGATO that I'm using is working out just fine. I also got the deck for it for my computer in the house. So I'm liking it so far. It switches the cameras for me, so I don't have to go and do a ton of editing, putting this camera with this camera and all this kind of stuff. It's already there. So, oh, I can't take the safety off until I put a arrow in. I just got to remember which camera that I'm on. All right, let's raise this one up. We'll do the right upper. I'm hoping that this, I'm using a webcam to, a cheap webcam that is, to do my iPads. Because I can only use certain cameras. I've only got, what, 2 Canons. I can't have them up at the same time. I got my GoPros, I can't have them up at the same time. So I have to use my webcam to do the film my iPad. All right, upper right, HYPR. Oh, that was way high. Okay, so that one was way high. I think that was really my first one, maybe my second one. Okay, let's take number 2, or let's see, what is this? HYPR, number 14. Send it downrange. Okay, so we're doing the right side, upper one. And that one was a little high. So, since my first round, or when I did my gold tip, I did 2 rounds. I think I'm going to keep the consistency going, just do 2 rounds here with these ones. Now, from what I can tell so far, is that they're shooting consistency all the way through. They're hitting my target with a bang, and that's good. So, let's call that a day. And my next round we're going to do for the unfair competition is going to be the speed test. And we'll start with the gold tip on those for the speed test. That I'm looking forward to. So we do the speed test, we'll have our kinetic energy test at the same time. So we'll see where our kinetic energy is at. Now, with that said, I already know that with my nitros, the kinetic energy is going to be high. So I already know that. So is each arrow probably has their own application? I'm going to say yes. But we'll wait and find out with the kinetic energy test and the speed test with those. So with that said, remember, family first. Take care of your family. By all means, get out there and hunt, and see you on the next episode of Utah Crossbow Hunter.